Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera and good morning. My name is Norizan Rahim. I'm from Universiti Sains Malaysia. I'm here to present my conceptual paper for the 4th International Conference on Tourism, Technology and Business Management 2020. And my topic will be exploring the link between safety variables and well-being outcomes in Malaysian manufacturing sector, a conceptual framework. All right, let me begin my presentation with the background of the study. Right, presently with globalization, many nations are pursuing progress and worldwide technological improvements have raised workers' responsiveness to safety matters, resulting in the recognition of workplace safety issues in headlines around the world. And according to Omari and Ismail 2021, stated that unforgiving physical safety encountered in the manufacturing industry in Malaysia can aggravate the view of human errors as being a contributory influence in mining, perhaps. For instance, the manufacturing sector's contribution to the growth domestic product GDP demonstrate its importance to the economy, and economic activity in the manufacturing sector achieved the highest economic growth, and it is among the 5 key sectors that contributed significantly to GDP from 2019 to 2021. As we can see in table 1, annual growth of 5 main economic activities. All right. Although industrialization predominantly the manufacturing sector, it is beneficial to the country. It has some negative impacts such as industrial mishaps, occupational stress, as well as diseases. And this incident have caused substantial economic loss, including the loss of our work days and productivity, as well as pain and suffering to those injured. All right. According to the statistics of accident in Malaysia's manufacturing industry, the rate of mishaps is consisting alarming. As you can see in table 3, let me show you table 3 in my full paper. Table 3 shows the occupational accident statistics per sector as of March 2021. All right, as you can see, with 10 facilities, in table 3, with 10 facilities, 1172 non-permanent disabilities and 58 permanent disabilities, and the manufacturing industry reported the most critical number of job-related mishaps. All right, this is shown in chapter 3, in table 3, in the full paper. All right, and then moving on to the next slide. This indicates that the manufacturing industry is among the crucial sector which require a massive and swift revamp of the current procedures of the site safety. And in addition to that, the manufacturing industry recorded the highest occurrence of workplace disease and poisoning incidents in 2020, as you can see in table 4, also in the full paper. In addition, manufacturing recorded the highest concurrence in workplace disease and poisoning incident in 2020 at 82.3% from the manufacturing sector. This was followed by utility, electricity, gas, water, and sanitary service sector with 9.1% and with 2.4% from mining and curing sector. Hence, employees in the manufacturing sector are the more vulnerable to the risk of accident. All right, the manufacturing sector poses a higher risk among other sectors or industries due to the frequent occurrence of mishaps. And this should come to no surprise that carelessness and the disregard of safety among employees are determinants in the majority accidents. And factor of work mishaps to be considered is the overall number of work hours gained by the employees, inclusive of their gain experience and completing of training. All right, the manufacturing industry has the highest rate of accident, and this scenario will result in financial loss and non-monetary losses, such as affecting the company's reputation. Additionally, this scenario could worsen if there was inadequate research conducted with regards to engineers' well-being. Consequently, on-site safety behaviors must be emphasized critically and supervised regularly to minimize or eliminate industrial mishap. And as a result, engineers will be capable of maintaining and increase their performance, well-being, as well as excellence. Right, the engineers in the manufacturing sector face challenges that can jeopardize their well-being. Therefore, it is worldwide to evaluate the correlation between safety climate and safety behavior, with safety motivation as the moderating variable towards the quality of life among professional engineers in Malaysia in the manufacturing industry. All right. Moving on to the research objective, to fill the gaps in the literature, it is worth to conduct a study with the following research objective: to investigate the effect of safety on safety behavior among professional engineers in Malaysian manufacturing industry, to investigate the effect of safety behavior on quality of work life among professional engineers in Malaysian manufacturing industry. And the third one is to investigate the effect of safety behavior on psychological well-being among professional engineers in Malaysian manufacturing industry. All right, as you can see in the slide, shows the conceptual framework and the hypothesis development. We have safety climate as the IV, safety moderator as the DV, towards quality of work life and psychological well-being, which presents the role of dependent variable. And based on the framework, research hypotheses have been developed as follows. H1, safety climate is significantly correlated with safety behavior. H2, safety behavior is significantly correlated with the quality of work life, and for H3, safety behavior is significantly correlated with the psychological well-being. All right, moving on to the next slide. For the research instruments, there are 4 variables involved in the framework in study, and basically the source are from the reliable source with accepted reliabilities. As for safety climax, there are 32 items from Zoha and Luria 2005. As for safety behavior, we have 6 items from Neil and Griffin 2006. And as for the quality of work life, we have 10 items from Sergi et al. 2001. And as for psychological well-being, we have 8 items from Bergman 1971 and 72. And as for the unit measurement for this, all the items in the study is at 5-point Likert scale, ranging from 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. All right, as for the research methodology, the research design involved in this conceptual framework in this study is at quantitative approach. And for the sampling technique, this study will be using purposive sampling, and the unit of analysis in this study is at individual level, which is professional engineers are the respondent in the study. And as for the sample size, the rule of thumb, this study follows the rule of thumb suggested by Head et al. 2020, and for data collection procedures, we are using self-administered questionnaire. And finally, for data analysis, there are 2 phases. Phase 1 is we are using SPSS, and as for the phase 2, we are using Smart PLS. All right, moving on to the significance of the study. This present study and was to enlighten the perception of safety climate towards safety behavior and the quality of work life, which have been inadequately researched within the Malaysian context. The current study also provides an enrichment value by proposing a safety behavior which can be used as the moderator in the connection between safety climate and the quality of work life in Malaysian manufacturing setting. And for practical contribution, this type of conceptual framework is verified empirically will benefit parties like the government, the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, companies in the manufacturing industry, and the researchers. For instance, the government, especially NIOSH, can enhance workplace safety and health standards to raise human resource quality and overall national development. And the success of human resource will speed up the attainment of national goals. And the manufacturing industry can also enhance the employees' quality of life via the development of safety and health at the workplace. And as the conclusion, this framework can motivate employees to be more productive in raising companies' productivity, such as works should be designed to provide engineers with power and control. They should be provided with tasks that utilize their skill to increase satisfaction and decrease stress. Finally, the researcher might be inspired to explore more and improve on any company safety and health issue besides suggesting that have a job resources will lead to positive psychological outcome. Finally, when more research is conducted, more solutions can be found. With that, I thank you.